Ladies and gentlemen, start your stat pads. Today we're unleashing the 7th generation of automotive absurdity, the BMW M5 G90. Yes, it's a plug-in hybrid, because apparently giving a V8 a jetpack wasn't enough. Let's get the boring hard numbers out of the way, so we can get back to joking about how heavy this thing is. Feast your eyes on the stats. 717 horsepower and 738 foot-pounds of torque, thanks to the fusion of a twin-turbo 4.4-litre V8 that produces over 570 horsepower and an electric motor that itself pushes in excess of 190 horsepower. 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. Yes, that's slower than a Lamborghini Urus, but faster than the previous generation, the M5 competition. And the best part of it all, BMW lied. I've seen several videos where 0 to 60 actually happens in a tenth over 3 seconds. We should all now be used to big car manufacturers underrating their performance figures. Due to emissions or whatever, I'm certainly not the one complaining. But we have to remember, this is a plain Jane M5. It didn't get the special competition treatment. And when the competition edition is released, I'm sure it'll sound, look and feel a lot better. After all, BMW always deliver with all competition models. The top speed, 155 miles per hour standard, or 190 miles per hour with the optional M driver's package, the speed at which you'll absolutely need to reconsider all your life choices. It weighs around 390 pounds, or about 2 grand pianos. That's 500 kilos heavier than the F90 M5. So yes, it's the most hefty yet fastest M5 BMW has ever made. Moreover, this is BMW's first ever plug-in hybrid M5 with a battery tucked under the floor, giving about 25 miles of pure electric joy in the US testing, or up to 67 kilometers under WLTP conditions. Let's rewind a bit. The original M5 debuted in 1985 with a 3.5-litre inline-six and 286 horsepower, and was considered the definition of family sedan meets racetrack. Then in the late 80s came the E34 model with almost 340 brake horsepower. But the E39 generation changed the game. BMW introduced the V8 with 400 horsepower. It goes without saying this was seriously fast for its time. After that, BMW went batshit crazy. The E60 model came with a massive 5-litre non-turbo V10 F1 engine, over 500 horsepower, and quite possibly the greatest sounding exhaust note we have had the pleasure of hearing. The F10 generation arrived in 2011, turbocharged, with a V8 that let out an respectable 575 horsepower. And my personal favorite, the F90. This also came with a twin-turbo V8 and all-wheel drive, but now with 625 bhp and looks that would put almost any other modern performance car to shame. And now we have the G90 model. 717 bhp, but also, you know, a super heavyweight champ. From lightweight warrior to heavyweight destroyer, BMW's going full transformer era, except it's quieter now. Reviewers are saying it's super fast, but doesn't quite capture that emotional roar we once loved. What's more is the repetitive criticism of the styling. It wears most of its weight on the exterior. It looks big, bulky, and even fat. Don't get me wrong, it's very fast and turns like a dream, but the engine is too polite. And it creaks over potholes like a granny in heels. And to some, the sound closely resembles a faulty suspension. That's something you definitely don't want when you're spending close to 100,000 on a brand new car. But for all its softness, tech, and 2.5-ton mass, it still corners better than most SUVs, so it's not too bad. Especially when you see the palette of colors it's available in. Take, for example, Alpine White, clean and subtle, as is the Marina Bay Blue. But if you're looking for something more boisterous, consider Fire Red Metallic or even Brooklyn Gray Metallic. You are sure to get heads turning and necks breaking. And in my opinion, the best color option is the incredible Isle of Man green. This is a deep, almost emerald-like shade of green which looks super modern and classic at the same time. It reminds me of Jaguar's British Racing Green. During summer months, it'll take your breath away. What's more is the exterior comes alive at night. The front grille has embedded LED lights around it. And of course you have a light show when you press the unlock button. It's 2025, how can it not have that? So is the all-new 2025 BMW M5 the most powerful, plush, and politically correct M5 ever? Absolutely. Does it make your heart race? Undeniably, once you forgive its weight and mellow roar. Let me know in the comments, is this honking hybrid a hero or a failure? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more absurd horsepower breakdowns. Until next time, keep your torque high and your curb weight high. Well, maybe not this high.